What's up, guys? Duncan the Highlander here, and we are going to jump right into it. So, right off the jump here, you're going to see a couple things. I was a little too short. One thing that you're going to see in my fight, this fight, is that I'm just a little too close on the distance with a lot of my shots, a lot of my kicks, just rushing it a little bit, just little things. But you see that takedown came nice and quick. It was actually pretty fast. That's because where he was when he threw both those right hands, I just felt that his presence, that he was close, and that he wasn't moving. He shoots, and well, after I shot and took him down, he ends up getting a Kimura. There's a few times in this fight that he gets a pretty nice little Kimura, and you best be sure that I had figured out from there. Now from here, what my coaches wanted me to do, what I could have done is I could have stepped around and got the armbar. I saw it there, but it's just where we were against the cage, I didn't feel like it was there. It's crazy the amount of just anxiety that you get during this situation, right? Because you're like, all right, this is live, this person's trying to kill me. And just having lights on you and stuff, I don't know, it's just a different experience. So I'm just trying to maintain position. I know that he's going to try to kick off the cage. I'm just trying to keep him down, keep him heavy. Wearing on him. Here he starts to get up. Kind of force trying to jump to the back, go to the other side. Here I'm going to try to transition. See, he's kind of sideways, so I'm trying to transition to the back, try to get the other hook in. There, try to grab the hook in. I'm a little high on him. See, I don't have that left hook. If I had both those hooks, I'd be able to flatten him out, and everything would be much better. Here, I'm a little high on him, and that's why I don't get it there. I start to flatten him out, but I still don't really keep that hook. So here, I make a little mistake where I'm a little high on him, rather than focusing on the hooks. I should have focused on the hooks rather than the submission that I was going for, and tried to focus on flattening him out. There, he shucks off that hook. Now I'm down on the bottom because I didn't focus on those hooks. There, a couple shots to the back of the head, but whatever. And now he makes a very similar mistake, but just much quicker. You see, he doesn't even get any of the hooks in, and he just kind of rushing it, tries to go to my back, and that just gives me the opportunity to stand right back up. Actually, I really like this. Good chance to got a couple nice little left hooks in this fight. Then after I rocked him, as you saw, I kind of sprinted in at him. Here, I'm trying to work off of, I got like a front guillotine kind of set up. And I'm just trying to think of different things that I could work. Keep his weight down. An amateur, you can't knee to the face. Obviously, I would have kneed him to the head if I could. So, I'm trying to come up with ways that I can sneak the knees, trying to lift his arms up, get a good knee to the body. There you see him starting to work knees, coming on the outside, like circular motion, then back in. Then I try to mix it up again, pull him back down. Trying to find an opening for the knee. Here, he's going to start lifting his legs as a knee shield, which is going to give me a nice little setup for my takedown. Just kind of happened live. I just felt him trying to use his knee to block it, which is something that actually people do in Thai. They use a knee shield, which you can do maybe in MMA against the cage, potentially, like he is trying. But that just gave the setup for me for the takedown, because his foot's off on one leg. You never want to be on one leg in MMA. get the pass, side control. Here, trying to work for the mount. And I'm going to start working around a little bit to north-south, trying to get to a choke. Then I go all the way to the other side, seeing if I can't get him to give me his back. Here I'm hitting him with a little crossface. And like I said, each fight you learn a lot. What I learned a lot from this fight was just that I want to be more physically athletic. I was winning in dominant positions the whole time, but if I just had a little more a little more gusto, I would have been able to do more stuff. I like this little thing, little combo there. Came in, 2 kicks, switched my stance, little head movement, came down, ducked under as he shot, and then that's one thing I was able to do good at, committing to the hips, getting under. Here I already worked a bunch of stuff that I'm going to be able to increase my skill set in this position right here. But a lot of stuff that I see here that I could have done that I didn't. But here he's going to try to get up to his back, and I'm just blasting him with a little bit of knees, trying to keep him from bellying up, or trying to keep him from getting up, essentially. But I'm going to allow him to get up at one point, because he's going to give me the option to take his back. Here, I'm just doing a little bit of shots on him. He's doing a good job trying to block my leg, trying to get me back to half guard. So you see me have to fight his leg back a little bit. Then I'm going to use my knee to try to just control his hip. He's trying to use his knee shield as well. And here I'm just trying to keep him flat. Work the crossface. Trying to pull him off the cage. But here, I managed to pull myself right into position. So here I'm just chilling, and you're gonna see me do something that you're never supposed to do. You should never shake your head no to what your coaches say. But I did here. I'm just resting, and the second I shake my head no, my coaches yell, and I do it. What they're trying to get me to do is get the underhook. And I could have gotten it this whole time. Put my left hand under his armpit. Could have happened now. But I'm just waiting, I'm resting. And it's just something that I learned now. You don't rest in this position. But I could have gotten it the whole time. But I'm just chilling. It just took pissing off my coaches. The second I pissed them off, they were like, hey, move. And I was like, no. And then they were like, yeah, move. So I was like, oh, okay. That's me shaking my head no. That's them being like, get up. And literally instantly after that, I was like, okay, I made them mad. I should get up. This is a pro fight. That would have been a knee to the face. And right back in on a takedown. Very good on him. Good on John for noticing that head kick coming. So I wanted the chance to try to work some of my striking, but sometimes it doesn't happen that way. He came out, well, I really like this little sequence that I was able to hit like a check hook, and I was able to switch stance. There I was a little close on him, and that's why he got close to my hips. But I was able to defend all of his takedown attempts and shuck him right around, and then end up on top. Then here you see me going for the knee on belly. So here I start to go for the knee on belly again, stand up, posture out. But by doing that, by letting those strikes go, it gives him a chance to move. So then he kind of turtled out, gave me his back. There, start landing some knees to the body. Just trying to stay heavy on him, keep him from standing. See, notice how I'm staying calm, not rushing for the hooks. Once again, you see me start letting those left hands go. That was a nice one. Rocked him right there. He kind of threw like he was going to do a switch kick. Rocked him. This time he shot. Didn't even go in on the hips. Was able to shuck him around. So it was a nice fight for me, in which that every time he would shoot or when he would engage, I was able to defend, take the action around. But my big thing that I learned or took away from this, that I wanted to just be more active, have a little more energy. So here, after I took him down, he caught me in a Kimura, which was close. Here, there's a few defenses to the Kimura. Obviously, you want to try to not get in there beforehand. Once we had rolled, I just tried to tuck my head under him, try to stay safe. That was a nice little transition where he rolled, tried to go to my back, then he went for an armbar. And here, just the last couple of seconds of the fight, I shut the pass, catch him right into the cradle. Highlights or shout out to Mr. Mercer. He used to hit me with the cradle in 8th grade. And here it is. Here I am, bringing the cradle back. So this is the last little sequence here. I'm in like a scarf position. And, well, not really like a scarf, but I'm in like a side control. Then I start to go for the knee. You see him start to push. I like that after he pushed, I came right back, retracted the leg, did a leg drag, and I started landing some ground and pound. That little sequence there, it's nice. Mike just needed more of that. I'm happy to get the victory, obviously. But obviously from then to now, I've just been working on my athleticism and just trying to be in better shape. Please leave a like or comment down below and hit that subscribe button, give a share, tell all your friends about this, and yeah, make sure you guys check out my Instagram page, Duncan the Highlander, my GoFundMe, Duncan the Highlander, and my Patreon, Duncan the Highlander.